Hey guys, welcome back to my channel featuring Brave Frontier. This is Sir BB Shark, and if you're wondering where I've been and why I haven't made any videos lately, it's because I got sick like about a week ago, and yeah, that's kind of hurting my productivity there. But I'm back, and I'm gonna give you guys some updates of what's coming to the channel. I haven't had time to really try out Carl's trial yet. I need to do that for you guys, and that's coming. And I've already beaten Disastrous Beast up to level 3, and I'll make a video on that as well. That's coming too. But this video here is going to be what's happening in game right now, the Water Vortex Arena Aquatic Showdown. So I'm just basically going to tell you tell you guys how to build a squad and how to be successful in it. And basically, for one, I'll start by showing you guys my squad. So here I'll show you guys. So we got Medina, Divine with Divine Blade and Kelgrad. Do that so you guys know what they do if you don't know what they do. And we got Colt with Divine Blade and Kelgrad as well. And we have Trident with Divine Blade and Demon Core. And we have Zeldus with Soul Blade and Thief Cloak. And then we have our leader, Lexita with Virtue Stone on Selena. Okay, I'll go back and explain how I built my squad here. Okay, in Arena, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you guys. In Arena there are things such as, they're called AIs. Each unit has an Arena AI. And where you could find this information, I'll leave a link to this thread in the description below. But on the Brave Frontier subreddit on Reddit, we have what's called Arena AI, the thread. This thread for Global Units version 2. But this thread here is updated with new units every time there's new units added to the game. And each unit has an AI type. And usually the best types to bring to Arena are type 1s, 2s, 3s, and then 4s are kind of iffy. But beyond that, the other types are unreliable to bring to Arena. And they're unlikely to activate their Brave Burst. But you also have to take into consideration when you build your squad, positioning your units based on the AI type of your units. So type 1s, they don't mind they don't mind their position at all. You could place them anywhere. Type 2s, however, need to be at the top. That's where they have the best chance to use their Brave Burst. And type 3s also don't mind where they are, so they're the best types, by the way. Type 3 is the best, in my opinion, then type 1, then type 2. And then type 4s prefer to be at the bottom, because that's where they check to see if enemies have low HP, and that's when they have the best chance to use their Brave Burst. But so positioning your squad here. Okay, so out of my units, Medina, Zeldus, and Trident are all type 2. So they need to be at the top. And this thread here shows you what units are what type, and they also show you the numbers beside their names or how many drop checks they have. And that's how many BCs they give with their normal attack. So I have Medina at the slot 1. The upper left is slot 1. I have her there because her BB or SBB gives the rest of the team BB gauge, so that's a no-brainer there. And then Zeldus second, and then Trident third. I like Zeldus second because his attack animation is kind of slow, so having him first would help spark the rest of the units. Maybe. And then Selena's a type 3, so she's in the... So here, slot 1 is the upper left, 2 is upper right, 3 is the middle, 4 is the bottom right, and then the last spot is the bottom left. And Colt is a type 4, so that's where he belongs. He belongs at the bottom because that's where he has the best chance to use his Brave Burst. But when you're building a squad, you also have to take into consideration the leader skill and drop checks and your spheres. So here, obviously, Selena is the go-to leader for this event here. She has 100% boost to attack, 30% to HP. So she gives you a really good survivability with her 30% HP, and she also gives you a lot of firepower with that 100% attack to your whole squad. So that's why I chose her for the lead. And then drop checks. Selena is right here. Let's see where. Type 3. Okay, Selena has 36 drop checks, but equipped with Lexita, that doubles her drop checks to 72. So that's a really good drop check. If you didn't know, it's the best. It's one of the best in the game. I think only 3 units have that or better. Those units being Bestie and Xenia. So she has 72 drop checks. Zeldus has 40, which is really good. And then the rest of my units have average drop checks. I think Medina has 27, Trident has 24, and Colt has 24. So those are all pretty good drop checks right there. So that gives me a good chance to get those BC drops, so I can fill up my BB gauges on that second turn. And what's next? Oh yeah, spheres. Okay, so in my opinion, guys, the best way to approach Arena is to give yourself an attack boost and a defense boost. 100% defense is much better than 30% HP, guys. So actually equipping a Malice Jewel in Arena, equipping a Divine Blade would help you survive better than equipping a Malice Jewel, because the 100% defense is much more valuable than the 30% HP and 30% defense, because what you want to do is survive that first wave of normal attacks on your opponent's turn, and then on that third turn is when you want your units to finish the battle with their Brave Burst. You don't want the battle to continue any more than that. So that's why these kinds of spheres like Divine Blade, Masamune, Soul Blade, those are the best spheres to use in Arena, in my opinion. And then the best secondary spheres are spheres that give BC drops, like Kelgrad, like Virtue Stone, and Thief Cloak. And then another thing, Trident has a really high cost Brave Burst. Excuse me. He has a really high cost Brave Burst, so I put a Demon Core on him, so that'll help him fill up to at least Brave Burst. You know, because he has a really high cost. Okay, let me just show you guys this squad in action. I wanted to show you guys this. Earlier today, I was the first person to reach Worshipped, and I was ranked number 1 for a while. I think I'm ranked around the 10s, 11s or something right now. But I was the first person to reach Worshipped and get the featured unit, Sei. So that just gives you an idea of, I know what I'm talking about, you know. If you follow what I'm saying here, you guys should do fine in this event right here. So without further ado, let's just show you guys the squad in action. Okay, so yeah, I have 0 losses. Oh, I'm already down to 19. I haven't played for a while. Okay. So another piece of advice for these kinds of events, you want to aim for people who are ranked above you. That gets a little hard when you get to Exalted and Worshipped, but other than that, below that, you should always aim to fight somebody who is 1 rank higher, or if you're lucky, 2 ranks higher than you. That'll give you the maximum amount of ABP possible when you win. And if you lose, you'll lose a minimal, like maybe like 10 to 1 ABP you'll lose if you fight somebody really high. So it's always good to fight high. You never want to fight somebody below you, because if you lose by cause of RNG or whatever, then you're going to lose a lot of points. So that's a tip to get you to around. It took me about I was trying to get to worship first. So let's see here. Oops. I was trying to get to worship first. So it took me 20 gems to get to exalted. I was gemming, trying to get to worship first. It took me 20 gems to get to exalted. And then once I got to exalted, it got really hard to level up. So it took me about 20 more gems to get to worship. So 40 gems in total for me to get from neutral to worshipped. But it should be easier for people who aren't trying to get like trying to get there first, or trying to rank high for the daily ranks or whatnot. It should be a lot easier for you guys to rank up without gemming. Just find lots of high people to fight. Okay, so here's how I went about fighting people. When you're this high, you need to look at the rankings and see there's already people ranked sanctified already and consecrated too. But there's a few worships. Before a couple of hours ago, this list was filled with worships, and if you're ranked like at the top tier, you want to fight. You want to look at this list. What I did was I did this. I'm gonna do this. So I don't think I'm gonna fight a sanctified, but excuse me. But I usually took a picture like this, and I went to my photos, and I did this, and this helped me profile my enemies. So whenever I came across somebody who was the same rank as me, this was when worship was the highest rank. Whenever I came across somebody who was the same rank as me, I'd know how much they had, so I knew if they were worth fighting or not. And again, you never want to fight people who are below you. Satan, let's see, is Satan? I'm not sure. I think I've seen him around. I don't think his wins have increased at all, so I think I'm above him. Thoris, no. Dr. Matt. Yes, see, he is 2,000 points ahead of me, see? Dr. Matt. So, let's fight him. He's worth fighting. You're gonna get a lot of points for this. And see, Medina's at the top spot. The type 2 units are at the higher spots. Selena doesn't matter. And Colt is at the bottom spot where he has the best chance of using his Brave Burst. And see, I didn't even lose a unit on the first turn of my opponent's turn, I mean. Okay. See, 162 points. That's really good for this high up. So let's continue. Atreyu. I don't like his win. I'm not sure, and they're the same rank as me, I like their wins to be at least a little bit higher than mine. Not the same amount. That tells me they might have the same amount of ABP that I have, and they're not really worth fighting. Who's the other worshipped? Rayblade. Yeah, it takes just basically. Oh, there's Rayblade. Okay, so he's worth fighting. But don't just fight anybody on the. Don't just fight the first person you get matched up with, you guys. Just cycle through and fight the best person you possibly could to maximize your orbs. You get an orb every 20 minutes, so 3 orbs regenerate after an hour. There goes my squad. I haven't lost yet. Atlas. Not sure about that. Blitz Ace. No, I didn't see him. Is there any way I could fight a Consecrated? I probably could. I think I saw one earlier. There's lots of people. Well, not lots. I mean, there's only 10 people ahead of me. I'm ranked 11 right now. So there's 10 people that are higher than me. So I'm gonna have to cycle through a lot to find somebody. Ooh, Dr. Madigan. There we go. That's a really good successful run here if I win this one, guys. 3 good opponents who are higher than me. I got pretty good ABP out of it, over 100 is really good for this high up. Boom. Okay, let's see. Where'd that put me? I went down? That's weird. Well, actually, that's not uncommon. Actually, where am I really ranked? 19th. Oh, okay. Or maybe the rankings haven't updated yet. Oh, whatever. But yeah, that's basically how you want to take this event, guys. If this is your first one, or if you're a veteran and you played these before, I hope this video helped you guys out. I don't want to get the video too long. It's already been 17 minutes. So without further ado, I just want to end the video here. I'm going to continue to try to... I'm not going to gem anymore, but I am going to try to stay in the top 10 for the daily rewards. Let's see rewards here. Daily rewards. Hold up. Yeah, that was right. That was right. So I'm trying to stay in the top 10 for the daily rewards. If I fall below that, it's not that much of a hit, but I do want to stay in the top 10 for that. But I don't think it might be possible without gemming. But so I'll probably stay in the 10 to 20 probably. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot, but I really hope this video helped you guys out. And until next time, guys, peace out.